What's up, Vibe Tribe? It's me, Celia Marie 1243, here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. So today's video is going to be about crystals. A lot of people have been asking me about crystals on my TikTok, so I finally am making this video. I wanted to make it more of a vlog style of video, but I didn't get a lot of footage because the store that I went to, they were like looking at me funny when I was filming it, so that's fine. I still filmed something. I'm gonna put it in the clip later. But so we're just gonna be talking about crystals. I bought a few of them, and then I'm also going to be showing you how I actually like bond with my crystals, like how I get to know them, how I meditate on them after I get them. Okay, I got some notes over here, so if I'm looking over here, it's just my notes, all right? Chill. So first of all, we have what kind of crystal. So a lot of people don't even know where to start, which is completely understandable. So when you're looking to find a crystal, think about why. Why do you need that crystal? What is it? Are you lacking something? Maybe you're lacking self-confidence. Maybe you are lacking sleep. Or maybe there's something that you need more of. Maybe you need more determination. Maybe you need, chances are, whatever it is that you lack, what you think you lack, because here's the thing, you don't lack anything, but that's another video. So you think about what it is, what purpose is the crystal going to serve. And if you don't really know, there are a lot of crystals that are very beginner friendly that a lot of people tend to get as their first crystals, namely clear quartz. Amethyst is a good one for beginners. Also, rose quartz is a good one. If you guys want to hear more about those crystals and like beginner crystals, let me know. I'll put that in another video. But so once you figure out what kind of thing that you need from your crystal, whether that's helping you meditate, balance your chakras, whatever you want, so then I recommend you guys do a little bit of research. Now, I think a lot of people get kind of weird about like, oh, well, why would I research a crystal? Shouldn't I just, okay, here's the thing. Ain't no shame in using Google. Honey, ain't no shame in using Google. So if you're kind of confused, you don't know, look up, literally. I tell people on my TikTok all the time. People are like, well, what does this mean? Like, it's going to mean different things for different people. You need to do the research for yourself and figure out what it is that fits you best, right? So I really recommend whatever it is that you need, right? Go type it into Google. Sorry. Okay, so really figure out what it is. Okay, sorry. I had to fix my music. It was doing crazy stuff. Okay, so there's probably a crystal for that. Anyways, so don't have any shame in researching what your crystal will do or what crystal you need for whatever ailment or problem you're trying to solve, right? So go ahead, type it into Google, don't be shy, figure out what crystal it is that you need. Then you need to find a crystal shop or somewhere you can get your crystal. There should be crystal shops in, like, I wouldn't say most cities, but like a lot of places you're going to be able to find crystal shops close to you. It is my recommendation that you go to one in person. I like to do this for myself because I like to be able to touch them and see which one is mine, but that's not going to be the best option for everybody. So there are places online where you can also get crystals. Just make sure that you're getting it from a really reliable source on the internet, a place that kind of like ethically sources their crystals, and you should make sure of that when you go to an actual shop as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the clip of the store that I go to. It's here in Hawaii, called a place called Kailua Crystals, I believe. Like I said, they was looking at me a little crazy, so if I'm acting a little funny in the video, don't judge me. It's because they were looking at me. And then yeah, but there's some more information. I'll show you what it looks like inside the shop, and then I will come back on here. Hi guys, so I'm at the crystal shop right now. I told you guys that I would do a little vlog on the crystal shop, how I choose the crystals, or how the crystals choose me rather. So here's some of the crystals. here's two of the ones that I got. So I got a candle stand. This is selenite. I'll go over that later. But yeah, it's just a bunch of different ones. So what I like to do is try and do your research before you go and see kind of what you need, or maybe something that's kind of calling to you. But then I would really just walk around. If it's a good shop, they're gonna have like different descriptions of what each stone is and what it does. So I would definitely pay attention to that and really just go with what you feel called to get. The different colors often associate with like the different chakras that you might have blocked or whatever. So, and we're back. Hello. So that was just a short little clip of me in the crystal shop that I like to go to. That was just like a small corner of the whole crystal shop. As you could see, there's a lot of crystals. So hopefully you guys have a really good shop near you where you can kind of go through that. And every shop's going to be different, right? So like that shop, for example, they're really good about having all of the information on like the cards. So the system's going to be different, but they have like what chakra it helps to clear and the types of like properties it has. So then even if you don't really know, or there's another area of your life that you feel like might need some improvement and you might want to grab a crystal for, then you can go ahead and grab it. I just say follow your intuition. You guys know I'm always telling you follow your intuition whatever you do. So that leads me into picking an actual crystal. So okay, now you know that you want, for example, clear quartz. Go to the clear quartz section. If you have really helpful workers, that always helps, and they should be able to answer any questions that you have as well. So I was trying to say ask. Anyway, so you should be able to ask them any questions. So what I like to do when I'm picking a crystal, let me just get some, for example. So pretend like these are all the same thing, right? These are all the same thing. Usually they're sitting in bowls or they're sitting on a shelf or whatever, right? So what I will do is I will just go to the one that looks the best, I guess, to me, and I will pick it up and I will hold it in my hand. A lot of times I'll just sit there, I'll kind of feel it, maybe I'll like rub it a little bit, kind of get to know it. It sounds weird, but trust me on this one, okay? So I kind of sit there, I rub it, I get to know it, and then sometimes if it doesn't feel right or doesn't click instantly, I will kind of keep it in my hand, I'll close my eyes or not, depending, and I'll just ask it like, okay, are you for me? Are you going home with me? That kind of thing. Almost like picking a pet. It's very interesting. It's like picking a pet almost. So I'll like feel, and like you'll feel, listen to your intuition. You'll know whether that crystal is right for you. If it's not, put it back, grab another one, and repeat the process. But chances are the one that you go for first might be the one. Just listen to your intuition. That's what I really suggest you do. So then you need to make sure that your crystals are cleansed. If it's a good shop, they will probably have like a tuning fork that they will cleanse it with. So if they do not, take a little tuning fork and ding over your purchase first. Make sure you go home and make sure you cleanse your crystals. There are some crystals that cannot go in water, that cannot go, there are certain things, you know, these are minerals from the earth, so there are certain things that you need to know about them. So make sure you do your research on that, how to cleanse them, things like that. Most of them can be cleansed by cleansing stones or crystals, like selenite is one. You can use this to cleanse them. I like to cleanse mine with smoke as well, eucalyptus smoke, different kinds of things, right? So now I want to introduce you guys to one of my newest babies. This is my Bumblebee Jasper. If you guys have been on my TikTok live, you've seen me talk about this before. This Bumblebee Jasper is so cute, and I've been called, like, I've been feeling really called to get Bumblebee Jasper for a little while, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't. There's probably some other things I needed to figure out first, but I've been really called to get this one. Look at how gorgeous it is. And it does remind me of bumblebees. I love bumblebees. I love the color yellow. So, and then once I read up on it and what it does, then that made me realize why I needed it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I then bond with my crystals. Yes, bond with your crystals, people. Okay? I like to meditate with all of my crystals after I get them at some point and just really contemplate them. How is it going to help me? And what's really important as well in everything, especially in crystals, is to set your intentions. Okay, so now you have this crystal that's supposed to help you do all these things. Chances are, if you picked it and you really felt like it was yours, then it's yours and it's here to help you. But you need to let it know what you want it to do, right? So I like to, after I cleanse them, of course, I like to meditate with them. So I meditated with this one, and then a lot of times I will write down my reflections. Not all the time, just if I feel called. But I felt called to do this, and the page came out so cute in my bullet journal, so I want to share that all with you guys. Okay, so here's my journal. I'm going to flip right to the page where I was meditating and reflecting on my bumblebee jasper. So, like I said, I made sure it was cleansed. They did cleanse it at the store, but I cleansed it again when I got home. And then I started to write about it. I'm a really creative person. You guys may or may not be. I love bullet journals and that kind of stuff. Let me know if you want to see more of my bullet journaling stuff. But so this is just one of the spreads that I will do for my kind of meditating on my crystals. So I'll just go over everything real quick. Meditating on my bumblebee jasper. I put down what chakra it's supposed to help. It's also supposed to help the sacral chakra. I didn't add that. What it's supposed to evoke. There's a little paper that I got from the store which told me like what it did, so I just wrote those things down, made some cute little drawings about it. And then remember, I told you guys how important your intentions are. So I wrote down some of my intentions, what I hope for from this stone, what I want it to help me with, right? So creative problem solving, self-confidence, understanding my purpose, and motivation. And then I did like a very quick little like reflection on it, like why I was drawn to it. Basically, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It's basically about just like how I grew up in Utah, and that's like one of like the state animals or whatever of Utah is like bumblebees, and so that's always resonated for me. And then I went kind of into a deeper reflection after I've been using it for a while and talked about how it's helped me. And this is really helpful to look back on later for when, I don't know, I just am looking back through my stuff, or I want to see how it's helped me, or maybe if the purpose of it changes later, I can always look back and like what it has helped me with. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys like this idea, things that you do to bond with your crystals and gems. Let me know if this was helpful, and let me know if there's any other videos that you guys want to see revolving around crystals and stuff like that. Okay, all right, bye Vibe Tribe, thank you.